On Cyber Monday, scores of millions of Americans are scouring the internet today.
Including you.
Including me. Including me. Shopping for deals for my wife's Christmas presents.
That's right. He won't give anything up. The National Retail Federation, though, has given up some big numbers, saying more than 63 million people will actually shop online today after millions of people hit the malls across the country on Black Friday, which, by the way, was nuts. Driving down the highway, I could not believe, Alexis Christoforous, the backup up and down 495. Just outside.
It's a good sign for the economy, right?
That is true. That is true. What do you think, Alexis? I mean, break down the early numbers. As we're dealing with inflation, it seemed like people still were ready to get a good deal.
Absolutely. I was actually in a mall this weekend, very unlike me, but I was, and it was definitely more crowded than I am used to seeing. Lots of people wanted to get back to the physical stores. We actually saw in-person visits to the stores up 3% this Black Friday versus last year. But you know what I didn't see a lot of people doing? Actually shopping. It was more like social shopping. They just wanted to go to the store, do a little window shopping and eat out. Restaurant sales were big this past weekend. But when they did want to buy, they actually went online on Black Friday, because online orders totaled $9.12 billion. That was a record. Some of that is inflation, of course, because we're paying more to buy less, but still impressive. And today, Cyber Monday, we are looking at sales topping $11.2 billion. If they do, it will be a record.
So that is good news for the economy. We keep hearing about the economic headwinds, which are significant, but compared to the last time inflation was this high, when unemployment was also high and everybody was afraid about losing their jobs, it's a different climate. So let's talk about what people are buying. What are the early top sellers and where are the biggest discounts, do you think, Alexis?
Yeah, and you just hit it, because we do have a strong job market, so folks should feel a little more comfortable going out and spending because they feel secure in their jobs. Some of the big sellers, you could have guessed it, anything Apple, MacBooks, watches, also drones, pretty popular, and of course gaming as usual, including FIFA 23, maybe, you know, the World Cup happening now has made that sort of a front of mind for everybody at the moment.
And we're also learning of the iPhone problems in getting iPhones, because there's shortages because, of course, iPhones are made in China. China's locked down, supply chain problems. How big a deal is that going to be for Apple and for people who want to buy an iPhone?
It's going to be a big deal. So this is going to be affecting the iPhone 14 Pro and Pro Max models. People who ordered these phones last week could get them the earliest 37 days from now. So if you haven't ordered them yet, you're definitely not going to be getting them in time for Christmas. It looks like the regular Apple 14 is in stock. And again, this is because of the ongoing protests in China over their zero COVID policy and all of those lockdowns. Again, Apple coming up against some real big supply chain issues. No word yet if it's affecting other Apple products like the MacBook and the watches. They're not made necessarily at that Foxconn manufacturing plant in China. So for now, at least, those other products seem to be okay.
Okay, you know, it's interesting, and this is full disclosure here. I went in to switch out my iPhone to get the new one because I had time, right? We had a few days off. They told me it would be a month, but Alexis, it arrived in 2 days. I literally had to double check it, and I thought, yeah, this is my phone. Yeah, so I don't know if I just got lucky.
It's you.
Is it me? I was blessed this Thanksgiving.
I'm going to say it's just you,
okay.
And I hope that rubs off on me.
Here you go. I'll send you my phone. You're welcome to buy it. But
Good luck.
With that said, you do have to be careful. There's a lot of scams out there right now, too. You have to be careful the calls you're taking and where you go online.
That's another segment with Alexis.
There you go. That'll be part 2.
We'll bring
talk
you back
about
for
that tomorrow.
Yeah, so much to talk about there, so definitely more to come.
See, we're wearing our green, too.
Good.
You
That's
spend
it.
your money.
Color of money.
I see.
Color of money, baby.
I like that. I like that.
Thank you, Alexis.
Thanks very much.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, First Lady Jill Biden has decked the halls, and we the people can now officially enjoy the Constitution-themed holiday glitz and glamour as she has unveiled her diverse decorations within the White House.
I love White House decorations. These decorations include over 77 Christmas trees and 83,000 holiday lights, but that's not all. They're also planning an entirely edible gingerbread creation made from 20 sheets of sugar cookie dough, 30 sheets of gingerbread dough, and almost 40 pounds of icing. That looks Eat the White House. It's pretty good. I like that.
Oh, it's been, a lot of people are eating away at the White House right now as we follow politics. But it's made even sweeter by the 150 volunteers who worked day and night over the past week to make the shining city on the hill a little bit shinier this year. You know, we got lucky covering the White House, you and I. We got to see those rooms, see those decorations. I even got to bring my kids.
Every year, the First Lady, whomever it was, would escort the press through what's a major project. These White House decorations, choosing a theme, making sure it all came out right. I loved it. It was just good. It felt great.
Too. It gets you in the spirit.
Yeah.
And it's one of those once-in-a-lifetime things you get to hold on to and, pass on generation to generation.
That's right. And there'll be thousands and thousands of visitors again at the White House for the White House Christmas parties. So have fun, enjoy the decorations. if you got an invite, which I do not.
You can contact. We didn't get an invite this year. What happened? After covering Trump, well, everything changed. Well, that does it for us this hour. I'm getting the big wrap now. I'm Kira Phillips.
And I'm Terry Moran.
Happy holidays.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.